and welcome to Pickle Vision with me, Josh, or Captain Pickle, or whatever you want to call me. Welcome to the stream, welcome to Sunday morning coffee stream. I've nearly finished my coffee already, so that's not a good start. I should have made a bigger mug. We're gonna need a bigger mug. Welcome to the stream, hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in this morning and joining me. Sundays, for anyone that doesn't know, these are our day where we chill out. We usually take it steady, we just look at some bits of news, we look at new announcements or things that are going on like Kickstarters or just anything that I think that you guys will be interested in seeing. So that's what we're going to do today, nice and steady, 9 while 10, and we're just going to have a lovely time. So I hope that you guys are all okay, I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend so far. The weather's been dreadful, quite frankly. Friday all day was terrible. Wind and rain and horrible. Driving home from work Friday was not fun. Saturday wasn't too bad. It was snowing. It snowed Saturday. I was over at Murfield yesterday, and it was snowing while we were there. It was raining all the time. But yeah, the weather's been a bit weird. How British is this for a stream? Talking about the weather to start off with. Fantastic! What an amazing start. Let's switch tracks and let's say hello to everyone in the chat. See who we've got with us this morning. So from the top we've got Mr. Bobby. Thanks very much for tuning in, bud. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. We've got Green Tree as well. Thank you very much for joining us, bud. Welcome to the stream. Ravensrook Miniatures, King of Mondays. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Who else we've got? We've got Elston Nation, the man, the myth, the legend himself. More on Elston later. Spoilers. Who else we got? We've got Lapunu. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in, bud. I'm playing some Hero Quest with Lapunu later on today. I'm very much looking forward to it. Who else do we got? We got Aaron Butler. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've got Andy Asquith. Thanks very much for stopping by, buddy. We've got Karen Commissar. Morning. Gonna put the kettle on. Good idea. Can you make one for me while you're there? And we've got Al Ritchie as well. Thanks very much for tuning in. Snow here in East Yorkshire yesterday. Woke up this morning and it's all gone. It didn't settle here. It was just snowing. It didn't actually settle though. It was too wet. It's too wet. Pirate Queen Pickle, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in all the way from upstairs. Wendy actually got up before me today. She got up to feed Lurky. Apparently I just would not wake up. I only got out of bed less than an hour ago. Which is why I look like this. Big McDan Skull, good morning. Look at this. The funky Gibbon himself. Saw Big McDan Skull yesterday. Went to meet him and Orky from Let's Make It Orky over at Murfield. We had a breakfast together. We had coffees together. And then we nipped upstairs to Murfield. I picked up a bit from Murfield. I said a couple of bits. That's just generic, standard answer. So, I've been reading this, The Infinite and the Divine, which is a fantastic book, by the way. If you've not read it, highly recommend reading it. But I managed to get myself the hardback version from Murfield because I love a nice hardback book. So I picked that up. Because then it'll go with my, you can't see them, but I've got my Twice Dead King books that are both hardback as well, so it'll sort of sit with them. So I picked that up yesterday, which, you know, £5. What's it? RRP? £18 RRP, so 25% nearly. So I got that yesterday. Other than that, I didn't buy anything. Yeah, we just went for a catch up and a meet up. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. Weather today sounds a bit dreadful again. I think it's raining. I haven't opened the blinds yet, and I've not looked outside, but I can hear it. It doesn't sound great. Good morning, Wolfenstone. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you are well. Thanks very much for tuning in. So what else is going on with me before we get into like the sort of news and the new stuff, I got the full speed paint set. If you didn't see the stream on Wednesday where I was painting more dinosaurs, I've got the full speed paint set, which I'm very much looking forward to chucking on some models. I think the plan for these will be to get a load of stuff painted with them so I can test as many colours out as possible. Oh, that's what I was going to show. Big McDan Skull, you know you were asking about the yellows. I'll show you. Hang on, I'll just show you the box. So the one that came in the bond that you've got is the Zealot yellow. That's not right. But then there's also that one, which is Sand Golem, which is a darker yellow. I knew that there was one, I just couldn't remember what it was called. So I'll try that out at some point and send you a picture. One does not simply go to Murfield and not buy anything. I got a book. I don't need any more miniatures at the moment. That's the thing. I've got enough. I've got enough miniatures to be getting on with for a long time. I've got my kobolds that I'm working on still from Warp Miniatures, and I've also got the Geralt halflings that I need to paint as well. I've got all my Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. I've got Necrons. I've got like all the Star Wars stuff, more Marvel stuff, more Necrons, and then I've just got stuff everywhere. Mr. Gertie, welcome to the stream, buddy. Didn't know there was a Sunday morning stream. Yep, every other Sunday I do a Sunday morning stream, 9 while 10. And we just take it's nice and chilled, nice and relaxed, just grab a coffee, and we just look at new announcements, new reveals, all that sort of stuff. And we just take it steady. It's nothing too strenuous. So that's what I've been up to. Other thing, I've not posted photos of this anywhere. I've posted it to channel members, but nowhere else. But I painted this the other day. It'll not focus on it because it's focused on me. But I painted that. That's all done with a dry brush. There'll be a video coming out next week at some point, I think, when I get it edited. Because I've got it all filmed, just need to edit it. But I was editing something else yesterday. Little Muley, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. Feeling absolutely fantastic today, buddy. Hope you're well. So yeah, I was editing something else yesterday. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this or not yet. I want to. Elston's listening. Elston, have I got the all clear? Can we do that? While we're waiting for that answer to come back, we've got my Death Guard company together, Vanguard vets together, Sanguinary Guard together. Just need to get the airbrush out now, but that's a tonight's job. It's always nice when you get like a huge batch of models painted and then built, and then they're all ready for painting and priming and stuff. I've got all the I got the core box for Marvel Crisis Protocol, and I did the Spider-Man, Doc Ock, and the Daily Bugle stand, but then everything else is built, but I've not painted any of it, so I want to get around to doing that. Go for it. Right, okay. So I've got the all clear from Elston. I was editing something else yesterday, which I wanted to get finished yesterday. I ended up getting frustrated with it, and I went and played Xbox instead. But me and Elston have started a podcast. Yep. So it's not a live stream. It's not a on YouTube thing. It is a podcast, audio, no video. We recorded the first episode yesterday. So I will be posting. I've set up. I don't know if anyone's I don't think anyone's noticed because no one's commented on it. But I've set up a couple of channels on the Discord under their own section for Wargames Anonymous, which is the name of the podcast. At the moment, I think it's either going to be fortnightly or monthly. I think we're doing this one to see how much how easy it is to edit. I think after this first one, it's going to be a lot easier to edit. And we are going to... We're basically just going to take a topic, talk about it. There's going to be a bit of jokes, us two being like daft, and I'm very much looking forward to sort of getting that off the ground. It's something else for us to do. We were talking the other day after I went on Elston's last Thursday stream. We were talking, and I said I really miss like working with him, because we used to do the CWG together. Obviously, we don't do that anymore. So like we pop onto each other's streams every now and then, but not all the time. Whereas this will be something regular that we do together. I'm very much looking forward to it. We are going to get guests on at some point in the future as well. So if you've got suggestions for segments for the podcast, there is a suggestions channel in Discord under the Wargames Anonymous heading. So just put any suggestions you've got in there for different segments, for news that you want us to discuss, for topics you'd like us to discuss. It's very rough and ready, this first episode, and as it goes on, I know that we will get more and more sort of organised, and we'll get into a bit of a flow with it. But I'm very much looking forward to it. It's been fun to do. We've been sort of rumming around about doing one for a while. I wanted to do one with Elston, and we just said, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it while we're waiting. I don't know when the first episode will be out. I'm hoping to get it finished later today, editing wise, which shouldn't be an issue. And then it's just a case of whether it has to go through checks and stuff when it's uploaded. I don't know if you can just upload it and that's it, or whether you have to like submit it for approval. I don't know, but it's going to be out everywhere that you can get podcasts, so like iTunes, Spotify, all the places. I don't know, because I listen to all mine on Spotify. But yeah, if there's anywhere that we miss when we upload it as well, let us know, and we'll upload it to all the platforms so that everyone can get it wherever they want to. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Like I said, we had said monthly initially, but then I think we might have decided to do it fortnightly instead, because I don't it's not a big editing job. This one's taking a little bit longer, but that's because we had some sound issues. And also it was the first one, so I had to sort out all the presets for the edit and stuff. Now that they're set in place, it's a case of drag and drop and then just trim down bits. So it shouldn't be an issue going forward. So maybe it'll be fortnightly. But yeah, let us know over in Discord in the suggestions box if there's anything you want to hear, any guests you'd like us to try and get on, any topics you want to talk about, any news that you think we should sort of report on. It'd be cool. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. That's our big news. Speaking of news, we should probably actually look at some news. There's a few bits and pieces. One that I'm disappointed with. Where is it? Right, okay. So we'll move over to the news now and take a look through some bits and pieces. Some of it's Games Workshop, some of it's not. Some of it's just stuff that I want to show off. And yeah, let's move over. So here we are, over on the Warhammer Community page. Now, I saw that everyone getting excited about Warhammer Old World, like Warhammer Fantasy. No, Bobby, that's just a straight no. I saw everyone getting excited about Warhammer Fantasy because I think one of the Warhammer pages, I think on Facebook or something, had sort of teased that there was an announcement or an update for Warhammer Fantasy, and everyone went mental thinking it would have, and this is all it was. It was, oh, there's a new map. I mean, I guess for people that are interested, this is cool, but I wouldn't class this as a Warhammer Fantasy announcement. This is just we did a drawing. of a map. So what it is it's is that pronounced Cathay or is it Cathay? I don't know. But basically, there's a bit of the world that's now on a map that's not been on a map for, I think, forever or for a long time. Love a good map. I like a nice map. Like, I've got the Game of Thrones map hung up in my living room. But, I mean, all the people that were getting excited thinking this was going to be like a big announcement. Yeah, it's not. Good morning, Golden Rug Minis. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. So yeah, that's what that was. It's just a map, so don't get too excited. It's just a map. Speaking of Saturday pre-orders, though, here are the things that went on pre-order yesterday. So we've got the big Imperial Fist hero guy, Fafneran. That can't be his real name. Fafneran. Or Fafneran. But yeah, Fafneran. Okay, well that's this guy's name. He's captain of the Imperial Fist First Assault Company, and he's one big beefy brawling boy. Well, not all maps are created equal. True. It's a cool model, to be fair, even if he has got a silly name. It's a really nice model. So if you're into 30k, if you're into Imperial Fists, this is on pre-order. I think there was another. Yeah, so there's this guy as well. Oh, these are the ones that got previewed a while back. I didn't like the pose on this one. It looks like it doesn't. I know what they're trying to go for. They were trying to go for like a dynamic look, so it looks like he's jumping off. It just looks awkward to me. But I mean, you could always repose it, I guess. The model itself's nice. Nice beaky helmet. Love a good beaky helmet. So that's on pre-order as well. It sounds like a Space Wolf name. Looks like a faff to paint. It probably would be a faff to paint. Well, actually, I don't know. I think the Imperial Fist wouldn't be too bad because it is mainly yellow. Well, yeah. This guy, he does look like he's falling off. He's like, oh, my sword's too heavy. Morning, Hobby Corner Kev. Welcome to the stream, dude. This isn't something that's new. So have they re-released it? Did Blackstone Fortress? It's back in stock in territories around the world. So I guess if you're interested in Blackstone Fortress, this is back in stock now. You can order this. Yeah. So that's on pre-order as well. So that's an older game, but if you missed it and you wanted to get it, then you can do again now because it's Fafner Fafter Paint word pun. Oh, have you seen his face? It's too early for puns. It's too early, and I've only had one coffee. Fafner sounds like an Asgardian. Well, he should be a Space Wolf then, not a Imperial Fist. Maybe he swapped. Maybe he transferred. Better pay. So yeah, that's all the pre-orders. There wasn't much on pre-order yesterday, which is why I've got a few other bits and pieces to show off today. But yeah, so I guess if you're interested in getting that, you can get it now. Kev saw what he did. Of course he did. So that's all the pre-orders. There's some books as well on pre-order from the Black Library. So Sigismund, the Eternal Crusader. That's a nice looking book, to be fair. I know you don't judge a book by its cover, but you can judge a book cover. That looks cool. I like that. I like a nice looking book. Hence why I've bought a second copy of Infinite and Divine. Kragnos, Avatar of Destruction as well is also on pre-order on everything. ebook and audiobook. Good morning, Boffnet. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you are well. Thanks very much for stopping by, one of our fantastic moderators. So that's out. That's on pre-order, sorry. As well as Xenos. Is this like a special edition? Illustrated and annotated edition. So this is cool. It doesn't look cool. It looks like a pouty. Geo Big Mech. I think that looks cool. We've got the successors, a Space Marine Anthology. Crimson Fist in this one by the looks of it. So that's again physical ebook and audiobook. Oh, quite a few books like on pre-order then. Astorath, Angel of Mercy. Again, across everything. Oh, is this a new 4th book of the Horus Heresy Siege of Terror series? Is this a new one then? Saturnine. Oh, it's coming in paperback. So I'm assuming that it's already come out in hardback. Ooh, look at that. Speaking of maps. Ooh. That looks cool. I like that. That looks cool. I mean, I'm not going to get it because I bet it costs about £40. But in fact, let's have a look how much that costs. £40, bang on, and it's not available anymore anyway. So it's sold out. So don't worry about that one. But that's cool that they've brought it back, so it wasn't just. I mean, I guess it is. What else we got? Witch Hunter. Great new novel from the author of the Brunner series. This looks cool. I feel like I should read some sort of fantasy and Age of Sigmar stuff. Maybe it'll get me invested in the game a bit and sort of push me to actually paint some stuff. Cadian Blood, one for Boffnet here. An Imperial Guard novel. That's in paperback. A lot of these, I'm assuming, have already released in hardback, and now it's just the paperback versions that are coming out. Because a lot of these seem to be older books. Eisenholm bookmark. What's the bookmark I got? I got an Inquisitor bookmark for my birthday or Christmas. A while back now. Twisted King Ruin. Oh, it's available in French and German as well now. So these are all the French and German releases. A few bits and pieces. A free book if you go into Games Workshop. You can get the Black Library Celebration, which is usually just sort of bits and pieces of all sorts of stuff. So that's the thing. There you go, Cadia stands. There we go. We always get that rise. So yes, more books than models on pre-order yesterday, which is cool. I need to finish reading Infinite and Divine so that I can start on the second Twice Dead King book, because I really enjoyed the first one and I'm really looking forward to reading the second one. So other than that, we had this was previewed. So some Eldar stuff, or more specifically, it's the Ynnari. Is it pronounced Ynnari? Or is it, do you ignore the Y? And is it just Nari? Because I never know with stuff like this. But there's some Ynnari stuff. There's a new avatar, the Yin Khan. I think. Is it Yun Khan? Or is it just Khan? I always get a rise watching you on Sunday mornings. Brilliant. Fantastic. I say Inari, like Yvonne, is Yvonne. Right. So it's Inari then? That sounds weird. I'm just going to carry on saying it Yanari. Because, I mean, what would it be if it was a stream? Pronounce the Y as an I. I don't want to. I'm going to pronounce it as a Y. Because it wouldn't be a Pickle Jar stream if I didn't mispronounce something. Anyway, so there's some Yanari stuff. So we've got... I guess it would make sense for the Y to be an I, because then that would be Incarn rather than Yunkarn. Maybe you guys are right. So this is the Incarn. The Incarn is the morbid manifestation of Indeed. No, not Indeed. Ined? The nascent Eldari god of the dead. It's a really cool model. Is this a new model or is it just got updated rules? I can't remember seeing this one before. But that might just be because I've never really looked at any of the Inari stuff. Faster, stronger, tougher than ever before. So I'm assuming that it's not a new model. I'm assuming it's not a new model because they've said more than ever before. So I'm guessing this is an older model. Is this the one that came in the set of 3 with the big cat thing and the other guy that everyone uses as an Archon? Is it from that set? So, Sword of Souls ignores invuns, +4 strength, -4 AP, D3 +3 damage. Wow. That's brutal. Oh, there's this one. User strength -4, 1 damage. Make 2 hit rolls instead of 1. Wow. So you get twice as many attacks with that one then. That's pretty cool. Swirling Soul Energy, 6-inch range, 6 attack, D6 attack, sorry. Strength 7, -2 AP, 1 damage. Automatically hits as well. Wow. Shooting phase, each time this model is selected to shoot, its Swirling Soul Energy can target and resolve attacks against every eligible enemy unit. Each time this model fires Overwatch, it only resolves attacks with this weapon against it. So it basically, it can hit any unit within 6 inch. It's not, you don't just target one unit. That's cool. So you just stand this guy in the middle and then just everything around it. Yeah, it's these ones, isn't it? Yeah, it's this woman with the cat thing, and then the Archon guy. I'm sure 40k now is everything is strength 9,000 and 4 billion damage. It feels that way. It has been feeling that way. As well, not just that, but everything ignores invuns now. So it's kind of like, what's the point in having invuns? It's because everything's got invuns. That's the problem. Invuns used to be like a few things. Like, it were like characters, Terminators, and like a few other bits. And now, like, everything gets invuns. So they've started ignoring all the invuns. It's weird. It has been weird. I need to get some painting done. Which room you're decorating? Brilliant. Storm of Whispers. Oh, so these are psychic powers. So they do psychic as well. See, I've never played Inari. I've done Dark Eldar now for ages. And I was thinking about adding some Harlequins to it as like a separate detachment. But Inari I've never really looked at. I think the models are cool. I like this guy especially. Like, he's really cool. But I'd just get him and use him as an Archon, like everyone else does. So Storm Witchfires. Storm Whispers has a warp charge value of 6. If manifested, roll 3d6 for each enemy unit within 9 inch. For each 4+, the enemy unit being rolled for suffers 1 mortal wound. Wow. A warp charge of 6. Does that mean... Is it 2d6 and you've got to roll 6 or higher then? Because none of the armies that I use do psychic stuff. I mean, my salamanders would do if I ever played them, but I've not played them yet, so I don't know. But like Necrons don't have psychic, Dark Eldar don't have psychic, so I don't know how psychic works. Shield of Inara is a warp charge value of 6. If manifested, select one friendly Inara unit within 12 inch. Until the start of the next psychic phase, model has a 4+ invuln. That's cool. So they're getting can easily slot into an existing craft world army. So that's cool. You can just slot them in. More Eldari reveals are coming on Monday, so that's tomorrow. So look for them, I guess. I don't know whether that's all Eldari or if it's just these guys. But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled if you're an Eldar fan. Finished my Death Corps of Krieg last night to play some Kill Team later today. Nice one, Phil. Nice one, buddy. So that's all the news from GW. I looked through. There's not really anything else. Bit of a slow week, I guess, for GW news, which is fine because there's other stuff to look at. Don't worry about that. So what I wanted to do now is move over, and I wanted to take a minute. I painted some of these on stream a couple of weeks ago, and you've seen some of the posts that I've done of the Tenacious D stuff. But I wanted to show off some of the sculpts for Warp miniatures, because he's got so many awesome STL files. I've been subscribed to his Patreon now for about a year. I think it might be just under. I think it was April I signed up last year. But he's got so much cool stuff. If you're into 3D printing and you're wanting some really characterful models, I can't recommend him enough. So I wanted to show these off. So here we go. This is on my mini factory. So these are the Kobold. This is the Kobold kit that I started painting. I printed a few of these and started painting them on a stream a couple of weeks ago. And I really like these. I think they're really, really cool. They're so full of character. They're very, very nice models if you're into 3D printing. And they're multi-part as well. So the arms and the heads are all separate. So you can print the bodies and then you can print whichever arms and heads you want to sort of suit and to fit. But I think these are really cool. If you're into 3D printing, I can't recommend these enough. There you go, look there. All the separate pieces that you can get. And then there's some of the sort of extras. So you've got the champion for the kobolds as well, who's dressed up like a dragon. Which I've got one of these printed out. I've just not painted him yet. Some of the other new stuff that he's got obviously isn't on my mini factory yet because it's on this month's Patreon. So like the thief, the wizard or mage, I can't remember what it's called. The Garrel halflings. Can you buy pre-printed? Did you say you can buy pre-printed stuff? Yep. If you go to Mr. Lee's Minis, has a license for the digital workshop for Warp, so you can buy them pre-printed via him. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I absolutely love these models. I've liked Warplock. Well, I said Warplock, it's Warp now, but it was Warplock. I've liked them for a long time. I've got a load of their cast stuff, but it's been awesome having some of the 3D prints and being able to work through them. So they're the Kobolds. That's some of the most recent stuff. But then he has like the bigger stuff as well. Like this is one that was on Patreon a couple of months back, which is awesome. This is for his his dark dwarves. It's a big sort of Cerebus type thing. It's just so cool. They're just awesome models. He does a really good job. He used to hand sculpt everything. I think he has gone fully digital now with the sculpting, and he's managed to keep the character and everything, which I'm really happy about. Here's some dwarves adverts. So the problem with my mini factory is just constant adverts. Here's some of the dwarves. But yeah, I really like these. I need to get some of these dwarves printed off actually for an army that I'm doing. So there you go. I wanted to show them off because I really like Warp. I really like Alex. So yeah, if you're into 3D printing, or if you can buy them pre-printed via. I know Mr. Lee's Minis has a license. I don't know if anywhere else does as well. Presuming that there's got other people have got the license. This is the big dragon that I did. Well, this is the first model that I wanted for the subscription, so I got that. There's a lot of 10mm stuff as well. There's all sorts. So yeah, highly recommend going and having a look, going and checking it out. Because yeah, there's some really cool models. Lazy Mini Painting, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. And Mr. Rich Smith as well. Thanks very much for joining us, buddy. So yeah, if you're interested in 3D printing, or you want some cool models and you want to get someone else to print them, go and check out Warp. Absolutely fantastic. Wouldn't mind doing that, lol, but maybe in the summer. Or tennis. I've not played tennis since I was at school. I don't think it's for me because it's a sport. So I wanted to show those off, and the other thing that I wanted to show off as well. Speaking of 3D prints, I know this is a lot of 3D printing, but I wanted to show this off because Dan over at Lion Tower currently has a Kickstarter going. Good morning, Graham Rigg. Welcome to the stream, bud. He currently has a Kickstarter going for a sort of one-off model that he's done. It's a bit different to his normal style, so let's have a look. So this is for the Barbarian, which is a pin-up miniature from Lion Tower Miniatures at 75mm and 120mm scaled. Already pre-supported, all done. So it's something a little bit different. So here's the model. So if you're interested in painting something a bit different as a bit of a display thing, I'm going to get it printed out at some point soon because I want to have a go at another go at skin and sort of practice my skin turns. So printing this off at a bigger scale, obviously there's a lot of skin on show because it's a pin-up model, and also have a go at doing some of like the tattoos and stuff and trying some freehand. That's what I'm using my 3D printer for a lot at the moment, is printing stuff that I don't have to worry because it's just a 3D print. It's not an expensive. It's not expensive. I can just print out another one if I mess it up or whatever, and it lets me try new things, new painting styles, new techniques, trying to improve stuff. But yeah, so this is the model. I think it's £7 for the £7 for one, for either one, or £10 if you want both STL files. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's nice that Dan's trying something new and going for something a little bit different. This is definitely like something different. Something's like unique. It's like a one-off thing. I think it's cool. So there you go. So go and check that out. If we can drop a link in the chat. I'll drop a link in the chat for you if you're interested in going and checking that out. Again, if you have not got a 3D printer, you can always get the file, and then again, Mr. Lee's Minis. I should really set up a command for that. But Mr. Lee's Minis does a print-on-demand service where you can send the files over and he'll print them. She's set to print at either 75 or 120. Yeah, set at birth, pre-supported, which is cool. I think I'm going to print mine at 75. I don't think I need to print it at 120. I'm not that insane. But it'll be cool. I'll get some airbrush work done and you know, work on skin and stuff like that. It'd be cool. It's always fun to try and improve stuff. She'd get a TikTok ban for sure with all that underboob on display. Yeah, absolutely. And that's pretty much it. That's everything that I've got that I wanted to show off today. I've been sort of pretty busy recently, as I'm sure you can imagine. I've been obviously not on as much. I've not been on Discord as much. I've not been sort of on anything as much because I'm actually enjoying my job and I'm busy at work. So, which is not a bad thing. It just means that I'm actually busy, which is cool. But it's nice every day. It's nice to do these Sunday streams and just check in and take a look around at what's going on and what's, you know, coming out and announcements and all that sort of stuff. In terms of painting, like I said, I did finish painting my Hulk model, which that's hopefully going to be out next week. It might be out. It might be like Thursday, Friday before it's out. It depends because I need to edit the video. I need to sort of thumbnail out, which takes time. I've got to finish editing this first episode of the podcast. And then that'll be out at some point. I'll put announcements out on the Discord channel when that's live, and you'll be able to find that everywhere. I just need to work out how... I've never done a podcast before, so I need to work out how you upload stuff. Like if there's any sort of submission thing you have to go through first. Good morning, Dean Taburn. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. So yeah, what are you guys looking forward to? Anyone else subscribed to the new Age of Sigmar collection by Hatchet? I have not, because I can't afford to do both. I'm already subscribed to Imperium, and if I'm honest, the Imperium one is more interesting to me than the Age of Sigmar one, because I already collect and play both. Well, I said play. I already collect both armies, Marines and Necrons, and I'm also getting some. Go on, what are they called? Admech, and I'm sending the sisters stuff that I get down to Buffnet, and he's sending me up his Admech stuff. So I'm not bothered about the Age of Sigmar one. I think if it wasn't out at the same time as Imperium, I might have done, because it might have given me a bit of a push to do some Age of Sigmar stuff. Like I've got, not that I've not got enough already. I've got 3 sets of the Dominion Orc half. I've still only painted one model, and I don't like that model. So yeah, I'm not bothered. I think it's one of those. If you're not already subscribed to Imperium and you're more into I bought issue 1 yesterday, but simply do not play enough games, so not sure it's worth another army. I'm not into Age of Sigmar, but it looks great. Unfortunately, I'm still doing the Imperium. This is the problem. I think most people are doing Imperium, and good morning, Mr. Adam Dodge. I meant to say as well, good morning. Mr. Pickle, my son and I visited Mayfield on Friday. Great morning, great place, well worth the visit, great recommendation. Glad you enjoyed yourself. We went yesterday. We went yesterday morning. Yeah, it was nice. I met up with a couple of friends in the cafe downstairs, which is like the official YouTube cafe. It's where we always go. So that was good. And yeah, it's always good at Mayfield. I only bought a book yesterday though. I didn't buy any models, so a great restraint. Not enough terrain for me, and chucking Inastra, or whatever she's called, in with the premium is a bit of a kick in the teeth. So is she the big wing woman that was in Dominion? I've got 3 Yvonnes on the pile waiting to be done. I want to pick up one of them at some point, because I think it'd be a fun painting project. Like not to do for like an army. Although saying that, I have kind of been tempted to maybe do a Stormcast army at some point. just as something different. I don't know if I will do or not, but I have kind of been tempted. I wish they did a Lord of the Rings one again. I'd be all over that. If they did a Lord of the Rings part works, I would be. But the problem with the Lord of the Rings stuff is there's not enough new stuff. Like they do like bits and pieces every now and then. Everything else is just out already. Just to have a go at, yeah. Like just to try painting. Can I have one of my spares? Don't want 3 of her. Oh, let me know. Let me know how much, man, and I'll pick that up off you, because just as a painting project, I think it'd be fun. It looks like a nice model. And if I do ever decide to do a Stormcast army, I know I can just get like all of it from Murfield pretty much, because he has a ton of Stormcast stuff in, like always. But I do want to get my orcs done first. Or at least up to like 500 points or something, so that I've got a force that I can play with and see if I like the game. Everyone seems to think that I will like Age of Sigmar. I've just not played it yet, so I don't know. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think a lot of the I wanted to see when the official launch comes later this year and see what changes they make from the trial and what the plus more for the premium stuff is. Though there's definitely be a bigger overlap. There's going to be a massive overlap. Like, we're only going to be about halfway through Imperium-ish by the time this comes out, if it's out in if it's out properly in a couple of months. Which is just mental to me. I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea to launch it this early in. I don't know. But Stormcast are fun. Listening to the Realm Gate Wars as a good starting point. Age of Sigmar is fun. Everything is fun. I am looking forward to playing it. I am looking forward to trying it and playing it. It's just time. Lord of the Rings part work would be awesome, but I still haven't painted half of the original Lord of the Rings part work. I've got all my Lord of the Rings stuff that I need already. I needed like a couple of models for the army that I was putting together for my Mordor army, which is only a 600 point one, and then I'll build on top of that and like add some like trolls and stuff probably. But for what I needed for the 600 points, there were only a couple of models I needed to buy. And I've got one of them, which is the Witch King, which I picked up from Grim Dice when I was there last weekend. But I need to get a couple of the Orc captains, the Mordor Orc captains, like some of the named ones I could do with getting. But you can't buy them from GW anymore, so it's kind of like a case of I need to look on eBay and stuff and try and source those and get those at some point. I've got enough troops and stuff like that. I've got troops coming out me here. You need me stood on your doorstep with an army shouting, "We're doing it now." I will get it done. I will get it done. What I need to see, the thing is as well, because I feel like I need to sort of put a list together, so that I know what I'm painting. But I don't know how lists work for Age of Sigmar, because I don't know how you play. How did you meet up with Big Mech and everyone go? Saw the pics on Discord. Yeah, it was fantastic. We had a really nice time. We had... they have some made to order Lord of the Rings at the moment, but yeah, it's all the Moria stuff, isn't it? Because I told Luke about that because he's doing Moria. But no, the meet was fine. Yeah, we met up. We went downstairs and we had some food in the cafe that's downstairs. And then we nipped upstairs. I think Orky bought something. I think she bought a load of change. Big McDonald's School bought some speed paints. It was good. It was really nice. Age of Sigmar list building in the Hobby Hangout Monday 8 PM on Discord. Alright then, Buffnet, yeah, why not? Let's do it. We'll do it. Let's write me 2 lists. Let's write a 500 point list and a 1,000 point list, or whatever the equivalent is for Age of Sigmar. I don't know if it's 5, it might be 600, I don't know. We'll write a small list that I can work towards, and then a bigger list to work towards after that, from what I've got, and we'll do that, I guess. I don't mind if we add a couple of extra things in that I've not got to the bigger one to bulk it out so that it's not just 2 of the smaller list. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll do that tomorrow then. So tomorrow evening, if you want to learn how to write lists for Age of Sigmar, pop along and join us from 8 PM onwards. Got all the base coats down on it yesterday. Fast. Can't believe she got it built and started painting it same day. That is mega fast for OK. I did tune into the stream briefly, but I didn't hang around for long because I was recording and editing and stuff yesterday afternoon. 600 points is the starting point for a Path to Glory army. Right, okay, so 600 points then. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that tomorrow night. So if anyone else wants to come and join us over on Discord and learn how to do armies for Age of Sigmar, pop along and join us. So yeah, we'll do that. I want to get my orcs done. I want to get Lord of the Rings stuff done. I kind of just really want to paint the Witch King model that I got. It looks a really nice model, but I need to get the rest of the Lord of the Rings stuff done first. Again, going to do 600 points. Path to Glory, Son of Behemoth, 1 Mega Gargant, done. Easy. Next. So yeah, all right, cool. So we'll do that. So tomorrow night, there we go. Bothnet's organised that. Hobby hangout, organising and writing lists for Age of Sigmar, I guess. Feel free to pop in if you're doing any painting or if you want to learn how to do lists yourself, or if you just want to hang out. We'll do that tomorrow night from 8 PM. Probably for an hour or so, a couple of hours maybe. I do need to get some editing done, so we'll see how long that goes for. What else were I was going to say something else. I can't remember what it were now. I can't remember. I think I was just going to wrap up the show. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 10 to. Start to wrap up. So I hope you've enjoyed this Sunday morning stream. I have. I'm looking forward to going and getting another coffee now though, because I've only had one. Normally on a Sunday morning I have one before the stream, sometimes 2 depending on how long I've been up, and then I'll make one like literally as I've gone live so that I can sit down with it and it's fresh and it'll last me the stream. And I forgot today. I'll join that. We've been playing a lot of Age of Sigmar recently. Nice. Be nice to see you, buddy. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all the new stuff and pre-orders and Kickstarters and miniatures. The next Pickle event, we should absolutely do Age of Sigmar for an event. And Lord of the Rings. We need to do different events. I don't just want to do Blood Bowl all the time. I do love Blood Bowl, but I think it would be fun to do some different events. We were talking about doing a get-together. We were talking about doing a get-together at the end of March, beginning of April, and it just being not any gaming, just like sort of food and drinks get-together. There's a cool food market in Sheffield called Peddlers that they do the beginning first Friday, Saturday of every month. So we were talking about maybe doing that in like April, but nothing. We're not confirming anything yet. I do want to do a gaming event though. At some point and play something. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should look at Age of Sigmar, and that might give me the kick that I need to actually get some of my stuff done. We'll sort it. We'll sort something. So anyway, that aside, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been awesome having you here. If you've enjoyed the stream, leave a like down below. It does help us. It helps sort of push us out when we are live to other people. And I'm going to be starting uploading videos to this channel as well. In the next couple of weeks probably, which are going to be like small, like short tutorial videos to go alongside the main videos on the main channel, just to help build this channel up a little bit and sort of get it up there. So yeah, leave us a like if you've enjoyed it. If you want to help support the channel, there's a number of different ways you can do so. We've got our affiliate links down below in the description, where you can buy all your hobby supplies from Element Games or from Grim Dice Tabletop Gaming. hobby supplies, miniatures, whatever you need, we get a bit of a kickback. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra, so that's a fantastic way to support the channel. Otherwise, we've got our channel membership over on the main channel. One of the reasons why I want to get this channel built up is so that I can have the memberships over on this channel again, so that you guys have all your stuff in the chat and stuff, because I know that's something that's missing. So yeah, I want to get this one built up. We're getting there. But yeah, so if you want to help support the channel, that is an option as well. But obviously the best way is just to carry on checking out the live streams, checking out the videos, sharing it with your geeky friends if you think they'd be interested. And that's about it. So thank you very much for tuning in this morning. Stay safe. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Hope the weather's not too bad, and I hope you manage to get done everything that you want to get done. And I will see you on Wednesday night, where we will be... What will we be painting Wednesday night? I don't know. I'll put a poll out on Discord either later today or tomorrow, and you guys can help decide what I'll be working on. But yeah, so until Wednesday, stay safe and enjoy your hobby. I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.